Hey, welcome. It's Shanna. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a spread for Scarcity Mindset. It's a spread that I put together myself. It's kind of been a concept on my mind a lot recently, so I wanted to play around and see what I could come up with. So if you guys are not sure what Scarcity Mindset is, I will look it up. We can look it up together. As you can tell, I did look it up one other time, but I did not memorize what it was. So a scarcity mindset is characterized by a belief that one has limited resources or is unable to provide for themselves or others. This unhealthy mentality can lead to intense feelings of anxiety, which can cause significant problems in one's life. So, anyway, it's just something that's been on my mind. I've been curious about it. I wanted to delve into it a little deeper, and I thought, you know what, let's make a spread and play with a couple decks. So I will put on the screen what these, well, at least what this one is. I can never remember the name of this deck because it's long, and I'm pretty sure it's in a different language. So yeah, I will put that on the screen. But I wanted to do this one and Seasons of the Witch Imbolc, since A, it's new, and B, I think it goes well together. I looked at one or two cards together and they looked like they might work, so I'm gonna put these on. Ooh, just about blinded everybody. And then we'll shuffle. All right, so the first question is, what do I fear I don't have enough of? And this was 3 cards. Let me see here. All right, what do I fear I don't have enough of? Hopefully you can't hear my laundry in the back. If you can, oops, sorry. Also, I'm gonna sneeze. Ooh, excuse me. What do I fear I don't have enough of? Now, I will say, yeah, I guess this reading is for me, and if it resonates with you, then it's also for you. So let's see what happens. What do I fear I don't have enough of? Choosing 3 cards. Let me check how I have this laid out here. And I will share this spread somehow. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to share an image. I guess maybe I'll put it on my Instagram. Anyway, wherever it is, you'll be able to find it. Check the description box. It'll be in there. All right, second question. What triggers these fears? Actually, I think I might have to scroll out a little tiny bit. Oh, now you can see all the things. Good. Okay, pausing. Okay, my space is somewhat limited here. I am in the corner upstairs next to a window. So I have limited space, but I'm gonna make this work. Also, sorry if you can see pet hair. It is what it is. Okay, sorry. Number 2, what triggers these fears? First question was, what do I fear I don't have enough of? This one is, what triggers these fears? Sure, I think I kind of made this, I laid this out weird, forgive me. All right, we're just gonna kind of go in a row so I don't lose track of what card is what. How can I effectively cope with that fear? we're gonna move these, I think, all together. Forgive my lack of preparation. I am still new at this, just winging it as we go. Actually, maybe I'll bring this all the way over here. All right, how can I effectively cope with that fear? Have you guys made up your own spreads? It's kind of cool. It's a little daunting trying to work out like where you want the cards. I'm not sure why that's a big deal, but it feels like a big deal. Okay, so there's 5 questions to this. We're on 3. I think for the 5th question, I'll use the Oracle. And we'll see how that works out. How can I effectively cope with that fear? So this is 5, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to try to keep track of this, you guys. What steps can I take to appreciate and value what's currently present in my life? And I choose 3 cards. This is kind of a big spread, but I don't know. The questions just came to me and I wrote them down, and this is the first time I'm trying it. So let's see how it works out. What steps can I take to appreciate and value what's currently present in my life? All right, choosing 3 cards. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I'm making this up as I go. Let's see how this is laid out up here. 6, 7, and 8. All right. So we'll go here. Here. And come here. I want you. There you go. And here. Okay. For the last question, maybe I should have been turning these over the whole time. Let's turn these over as we go. I'm not going to do reversals. Just decide that at the beginning. I didn't look at the deck when I shuffled it, so I was not consciously making sure it was upright. I don't generally read reversals. However, if I consciously shuffle the deck and I know it's upright, but one comes out reversed, I will take it as that is. But sometimes if I say it out loud, like I'm not reading reversals, then make it so. What is that from? Star Trek? Such a nerd, you guys. Actually, I'm not. My husband's a nerd. I am a nerd by association. I know these things because of him, and I'm okay with that. I love me a nerd. Okay. Last question is, how can I show myself kindness? Why is this even here? I don't know. Something came in it that I opened in the mail. Okay. How can I show, oh, hello. Let's shuffle this way. Yes, they're all upright. How can I show myself kindness? This is the first time I'm using this deck. Came in last week, I want to say, with my Witch Sister deck. So, yay. Maiden Voyage for the Imbolc Oracle. How can I show myself kindness? Just put that right there, assuming everyone can see all the things. This is what we do on TarotTube, right? We spend like a quarter of the video straightening our cards and checking to make sure we're still in frame. Anyway, that's what I feel like I do. Okay, everything's on there. Perfect. Okay, what do I fear I don't have enough of? Four of Pentacles, classic. King of Pentacles, also relevant. Four of Wands, milestones. All right, let's stay kind of one question at a time. So Four of Pentacles. What do I fear I don't have enough of? I don't want to say the word security. That's my key word for this. So yes, on the surface level, security. I feel like this definitely is speaking to not having enough set aside, not having enough for the future. Not that that's necessarily the case, but that is what we fear, correct? Let's use the word we so that it's not super creepy, that it's just all about me. If this resonates with you, like I said, definitely take it for what it's worth. Okay, King of Pentacles. What is my keyword for King of Pentacles? Honestly, I don't even remember. He's secure. He's made a good life for himself. He's comfortable. Again, I feel like these definitely just tie in together pretty easily. Just having the creature comforts of life, feeling uncertain about that. The milestone, the Four of Wands. What do I fear I don't have enough of? Maybe kind of fearing that even during the little steps of getting to these places, maybe I'm not rewarding myself, or maybe celebrating these milestones enough. I don't want to use the word reward, especially in relation to the Pentacles, because I feel like that implies that you should be buying yourself something to reach financial milestones. I feel like that's counterintuitive. So a celebration, an acknowledgement for yourself, for ourselves, reaching these milestones. So these are the things I fear. That's interesting. I feel like that's relevant. Does that work for you guys? Does feel like it's speaking to you? And two, make sure this is number 2. Yeah. What triggers these fears? Two of Pentacles. Prioritization. Two of Pentacles. I feel like we're not prioritizing what's important. We're not keeping our eyes on the prize, so to speak. We're being distracted by other things. Yeah. Okay, how can I effectively cope with that fear, which I believe is this one? Yes, Five of Wands. Well, it's interesting that they're tools, for one thing. To me, regardless of what the meaning of the Five of Wands is, to me this is saying I have all the tools necessary to cope with these fears. I just have to pull them out and use them. I'm capable, we're capable. We just need to pull them out and use them. We know the process of taking care of ourselves and prioritization to get to these steps. We just have to use the tools. And you know what? If we have the tools and we don't know how to use them, let's figure it out. Let's learn how. That's what the internet's for. That's what parents are for, or siblings, or friends, or just plain old Google, right? Let's figure it out. All right, what steps can I take to appreciate and value what's currently present in my life? Three of Wands. Just stepping into that space of appreciation. That kind of falls into this same concept of stepping into the celebration of our accomplishments, Queen of Pentacles. Man, there's a lot of pentacles here. That's interesting. What steps can I take to appreciate and value? Caretaker. I feel like this sort of leans into caring for ourselves, caring for our needs and our wants and our desires. Taking note of taking note of our goals and taking those steps into creating and manifesting for ourselves. And what steps can I take to appreciate and value? Making a commitment. I mean, this is like so spot on. Making the commitment to care for ourselves, to step into that space, to use the tools we've been given, to celebrate the little steps, to recognize the opportunity and stop fearing this thing that, oh, it's my dryer, good. Stop fearing this thing that probably is just in our head. And you know what, if it's not in our head and this is something that's causing strife or worry, I mean, that's another question, but take the time to really focus on this and decide where you want to go. And then I feel like once you have that goal mindset, then you can come back and revisit the rest of these steps. So, okay, what's the last question? How can I show myself kindness? The dream realm. Not everything is what it may seem. Bring yourself back from all time and all places, as a new perspective can be seen. How can I show myself kindness? Allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to step outside of this bubble of have to do, must do, take care of yourself. Allow yourself to have big dreams so that it's not all about security and worry and focus, but being able to have a little bit of fun along the way too. Anyway, okay, let's try a different deck. All right. All right, next, I wanted to use, I need to cut the ties on these. I made them too long. Dreaming Way Tarot is the one I wanted to try for this one. This deck feels very wintry. This is a pull it out in January kind of deck for me. All right, so we're going to start over. What do I fear I don't have enough of? Do you guys like the back of the backs of these decks? Oh my gosh. Do you like the backs of this deck? I do. I know a lot of people have strong feelings about it. I think they're so pretty. What do I fear I don't have enough of? I will not be reading with reversals again. We're going to keep it upright for the sake of time. All right, what triggers these fears? How can I effectively cope with that fear? Ooh. All right. What steps can I take to appreciate and value what is currently present in my life? I'll be choosing 3 cards again. Not reading reversals. Oh, okay. Does this have a cut? No, it's a scratch. Calm down. Okay. And then lastly, let's use, do I want to use the Imbolc again? Did not plan ahead for an oracle on this one. Let's see, let's use this guy. This is, I don't remember her name. I'll put it on the screen or at least down below. Heather Hopes. It's an Etsy deck. It's been around a while. I feel like I might have a title card in here. Yeah, no, that's not it. Okay, if the title card pulls out, we will remove and try again. I don't know, maybe there's not one in here. I don't know. Unprepared, that's what this is. How can I show myself kindness for the last question? Oh, I saw it. Isn't this pretty? Sorry. How can I show myself kindness? All right. Yeah, I think that's really pretty. Okay. What do we think? What do I fear I don't have enough of? The Magician. Again, I feel like we're coming back to the tools. Obviously, Magician's manifestation, but my first thought, my first instinct with this is fearing that we don't have the tools to reach our goals. Okay. What do I fear? Ace of Cups. This one to me feels like the fear of not having the luck, right? We're not being blessed enough, if you want to use that word, which I don't really like that word, but we'll go with that here. Not being blessed, not having the tools, sort of having a woe is me vibe here. And then Ace of Swords, not having the focus. I mean, that's clear. So you're worried we're worried we don't have the tools. We're worried that we don't have the luck. You know, we weren't given the tools. So we're like, I don't have the tools. I got nothing. And the Ace of Swords is that we feel unfocused. That's fair. What triggers these fears? Six of Wands. What do you guys think? What triggers these fears, the Six of Wands? Okay, I feel like this would be saying you're worried what other people are going to think about you. You're worried that they're going to see that you're not making these steps as an adult, right? Assuming you're an adult. And it's giving you anxiety. You, me, us, we. I think that makes a lot of sense. The fear of what other people think. Especially if you've been given, if people put a lot of pressure on us to perform or reach certain milestones by a certain age or whatever. I think that's a real valid fear. How can I effectively cope with that fear? Nine of Swords. This is interesting because I feel like this is the opposite of coping with it. Maybe just facing it head on, doing exactly this. Making a tarot spread, acknowledging what the fears are, and taking steps to correct them. I mean, I guess it's as simple as that, really, isn't it? All right. What steps can I take to appreciate and value what's currently present in my life? The Page of Cups. I feel like we're back to that dreamer, that, you know, it was like the dreamer Imbolc card. Just write down what you want. Write it down on paper, put it in your phone, and then take steps to make those things happen. You know, if you've got 12 things and each of those things has 6 steps to reach it, well, pick one and work on it. Dream big, I guess, right? The Sun. What steps can I take to appreciate and value what's currently present? I think this kind of falls along the same lines of acknowledging the fear, acknowledging what's present in your life. Maybe something as simple as a gratitude journal, you know? Casting some light on the things that you do have, and the things that you are good at, and the things that you can accomplish and create for yourself. This one, King of Swords. What steps can I take to appreciate and value what's currently present? For me, this is saying appreciate what you have. Hear me out, because that's annoying. I hate being like, just be grateful for what you have. Okay, dumb. But if we can sit in a space of being grateful, acknowledging what we do have, and inspiring, I guess having the mentality of being an inspiration for others. You know, if you look at someone who has less than you, there's always going to be someone who has more. There's always going to be someone who has less. So if we can look at someone, a group of people, or just in general as a whole, someone that has less than us, being able to strategically plan out what we want, strategically dream and manifest and use our tools, and realize that in doing that, we're an inspiration for someone else. And I think realizing that we can be an inspiration for someone else puts us in a different category than we were before. That's my honest take on that card. How can I show myself kindness? Get a crow for a pet. Yes, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Let's zoom in on this just a tiny little bit. I'm going to regret this because I'm going to have to try to remember to zoom back out. But inner vision. How can I show myself kindness? Taking those inner visions, the dreams, taking those things and what's the word I'm looking for? Acknowledge that they exist and utilize them. Don't just write it on paper. Show yourself kindness by making them happen, or at the very least, trying, right? Trying to take some steps. I feel like a lot of time when we try to take these steps, even if we don't wind up where we thought we wanted to be, we wind up somewhere better regardless. So that's my take on that one. Okay, I have one more deck, the Witch Sister, because I've not used this one and I kind of thought it might work very well with the Imbolc Oracle again. How do we say that? Is it Imbolc? Is the B silent? I don't know. I should Google that. If you know, let me know. Enlighten me. All right. So let me hang this guy up so it's out of the way. We're going to straighten that. Otherwise, they're gonna wind up on the floor. All right. Do you guys have this deck? I was pretty excited about getting it. I'll be honest though, I got it. It sat on my shelf unopened for a few days. Then I did open it and I still haven't used it. So it's beautiful. I just haven't had a chance. So this was a perfect opportunity. Should we try the second? Let's see. Let's try the second spread for this last one. Like I said, I came up with 2 different ones. I don't think this was in order. What caused me to have this mindset is the first question. Zoom out just a smidge. So, what caused this scarcity mindset in the first place? Sorry if you can hear things shaking. My washer on the spin cycle just shakes my whole upstairs. It's a lot. So, sorry if you can hear that. What caused this scarcity mindset in the first place? One card. Again, I'm not going to go for reversals today. How is this doing me harm? And we're going to choose 3 cards. Oh, wow, that was a really good shuffle. Good job. Have you guys seen one of these? Have you guys seen a scarcity mindset anywhere out there? I Googled it before I made these, and I did not see one. So I feel like basically I invented this spread. I should get an award for it. Yeah? What do you think? All right. How is this scarcity mindset doing me harm? Or let's see, what caused me to have it? How is this doing me harm? Not the scarcity mindset. How is this doing me harm? And we're going to choose 3. Again, we're not reading reversals. Are these all upside down? Yeah. Okay. How is it doing me harm? Okay. Let's see, my unrealistic view of the situation. And this is the shadow aspect of this card, or of this spread. We've got a shadow aspect and a light aspect. So my unrealistic view of my situation. Our unrealistic view of our situation. Hi, Dribble. Hi. Come here. My cat. Hi. He wants me to cuddle him for a second. Isn't he cute? I think he just got up from his nap. He needs a cuddle. Please excuse this short intermission. All right. Fur is flying now. Right. Our unrealistic view of the situation. The shadow. You guys, I'm not focused here. Okay. How do I have this laid out? Weird. Okay. Definitely laid that out weird. So we're going to do shadow here. The reality of my situation, or the light. And then for the 5th question, we'll use the oracle. All right, the reality of this situation, or the light. All right, and the last question is, how can I highlight and honor this reality? Put that there, because it's pretty. How can we highlight and honor this reality? Also, great card for that question. All right, how can I highlight and honor this reality? All right, split right there. Okay, excuse me. Thank you. Devotional. All right, let's get started. What caused me, I'm hot. I always get hot sitting here. What caused me to have this mindset? Two of Stones, Two of Pentacles. Interesting that we've already pulled out Two of Pentacles in that first spread. Let's see if this says anything interesting. What caused us to have this mindset? Definitely pause it if you want to read that. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Okay, I don't know. This book, I haven't even cracked it. That was the first time I've ever opened it. So let's not muddle this with the guidebook. Okay. Two of Stones, Two of Pentacles. For me, in this situation, I would say feeling that there's an abundant lack of opportunity. Not to be, I guess, harsh, but maybe having that, what's causing this mindset is having kind of that woe is me mindset of, poor me, I can't get myself out of this. You know, feeling like there aren't enough opportunities or missed opportunities, too many missed opportunities. Maybe going around in circles, never getting ahead. Okay. How is this doing me harm? The King of Stones. Interesting. We've pulled him out too. Okay. King of Stones. How is this doing me harm? Well, obviously, if you feel like you've missed opportunities, you feel like you're never going to reach this potential. Like it's an unattainable goal. The Eight of Skies, Eight of Swords. You've bound yourself up in this concept, you know, kind of like this, you know, you're just going in circles. You're bounding yourself up and not allowing yourself to move forward or step out of that spiral mindset. And then the Queen of Trees, Queen of Wands. How's this doing me harm? So the Queen of Wands for me is self-sufficient. Like she's figured it out. But in this particular image, she just looks gaunt. I think this is probably my least favorite card in the deck. Having that mindset of being bound, unable to help yourself, stuck, undernourished. Maybe, you know, maybe not literally undernourished, but undernourished spiritually, mentally, physically. I mean, yeah, they just both look pretty concerned, but she does in particular. feeling a little bit wild outside of the realm of normal, right? Stuck in that spiral. All right, my unrealistic view of the situation, or the shadow. This is interesting. Maybe feeling like the issue is bigger than it is. You know, do we feel like we're constantly wrestling with this issue, this fear, this worry of not enough? And maybe the fear of just not being strong enough, not being able to get it under control. And then the reality of the situation is the Nine of Stones. The reality kind of goes along with, what was the card that was here with the last deck? Being able to recognize what we do have. You know, we are lucky. We do have a lot, and we do have enough. I mean, maybe we're not like rolling in dough or in opportunity, you know, whether or not this has anything to do with money is not necessarily the case. But whatever the situation, we do have enough of it. We're just not taking the time to recognize it or to appreciate it, whatever it is, for what it is. Okay. How can I highlight and honor this reality? Devotional. There's something so intimate when letters reflect the tongue. In times of introspection, when I am at my most vulnerable and revealing all that lives in me. How can I highlight and honor this reality? Well, journaling about it. I feel like that goes back to we talked about the gratitude journaling, recognizing it and putting it on paper so that it is a tangible something that we can put our hands on and come back to time and time again. Okay, well, that's that. What do you guys think of the spread? Did you have a favorite? This was the second one. The first two was the first spread. Let me know if you have any questions. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. I kind of liked it, and I liked the decks. So anyway, thanks for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Bye.